Hey everyone, it's Brother here. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and today I am going to be reviewing a book, Ready Player One. You may already be familiar with the movie that's just come out. I've not seen it at all, but that movie is based on this book, Ready Player One. In a nutshell, the book is, well, the main protagonist spends much of his day living in a virtual reality world, the Oasis. The Oasis being a whole virtual reality world where you can play games, watch movies, do the whole internet shebang, go to school, go to work, handle your bank accounts, I guess, and all that. Practically you can live your entire world within this virtual reality. And the original creator dies and leaves his vast fortune to whoever can find his secret Easter egg, which he's hidden very well within this entire virtual reality world. So the protagonist is one of many trying to find it, and also needs to find it with his friends before the evil IOI corporation finds it, as if they do, they will take over the Oasis and make it a very bad place by charging lots of money and limiting people's freedoms. In a nutshell, I read this book very quickly because it was a very engaging read, easy to read, and it flowed very well. So I was pretty much able to read that pretty quickly. And there's a lot of throwbacks to sort of geeky culture. So, movies, games, famous people, with a tendency for most of it to be from the 80s, but again, plenty in there for the 90s and the 2000s. Such as references to various games, movies, Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, Matrix, Back to the Future, Knight Rider, and many more, which I can't really think off the top of my head right now. But I appreciated a lot of those references, and some were beyond me, didn't know at all, which is all part and parcel with the book, I guess. As well as sort of going through the story of finding these Easter eggs, the book also delves into pretty much what the Oasis can do, this virtual reality world, and it can do a lot. As a game, you can practically live your entire life in it, and it goes into a fair bit of detail of what you can do, such as ordering food to your doorstep without even leaving the virtual reality. Pretty impressive. I would like to live in it myself. And also the book goes into the consequences of spending so much time into there, such as lack of exercise, but again, the Oasis can be configured to help you exercise, and also have limitations on interacting with the real world. Spend so much time in the Oasis, you don't see the real world at all. And likewise, you meet other people in this virtual reality world, but you don't know who they are in real life. Could be completely different to the person they're showing. And I think the book does pretty well in examining these positives and negatives of this virtual reality world, and I very much enjoyed it, and again I would like to live in it myself. The book itself is done from a first person perspective, so it's like, I did this, I did that, I am walking down this street, which is very good, so you get a good overview of what this individual is going through, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. The only problem is you don't then really know what other characters are doing, which would have been quite nice to know, such as the main evil villain in the IOI corporation. You get a summary of what he's doing, but you don't get a good feel for his villainous aspects, as you don't get to see him that much. Overall, I very much enjoyed this book. I'm very lazy when it comes to going to cinema, so I probably won't be seeing the movie anytime soon. But I do highly recommend reading the book. It's a very enjoyable book, especially if you're into the whole sci-fi stuff. You'll get a lot out of this. And also a great feeling for what virtual reality could be like, plus the pros and cons. And the fact is, if it does come to pass, which I'm sure it will at some stage, probably cost lots of money. So that bit I won't be liking. If you've seen the movie and enjoyed it, should read the book, and if you haven't seen the movie and have no intention of seeing the movie again, I'd recommend the book. Pretty enjoyable book. So my overall thoughts on Ready Player One is it's a very good book. Main positives, again, easy to read, enjoyable story, and you get a feel for the world the characters are in. On the negative side, because it's first person, you don't really know what other characters are getting up to, which would be quite nice to know from time to time. And one final time, I would say, read Ready Player One. Overall, very good book. I hope you like my review. If you do, please like, subscribe, check out my other videos. And again, if you've go see the movie, have a great time. If you have seen the movie, hope you enjoyed it. I'll get around to seeing it at some point. And for now, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you on a new video soon. Bye!